My name is Maazu Bayuoni, and I'm the founder and executive director at Coalition for Positive Impact.
So, what is the rationale behind this Dream Big Summit?
The Igniting Dreams Summit is intended to empower and develop young leaders and entrepreneurs so that we can create more jobs and create economic opportunities for young people in the Upper West region.
Why create jobs for the young?
We've seen a trend in which youth unemployment is increasingly becoming a security threat, especially in places like the Upper West region and by extension the northern part of Ghana. When you look at the data, in 2014, youth unemployment was about 17% in Upper West region. It is currently about 18%. That's a 1% increase. The situation globally is an issue that most development aid organizations are concerned about. So if we want to be able to eliminate poverty, then of course we have to create economic opportunities for people. So that is why we are focusing on economic opportunities. When people have jobs, it means better quality education and it means better quality healthcare.
So, how are you helping the youth in creating the jobs?
So what we do as part of the Igniting Dreams program is providing business development support and seed funding that would accelerate their ideas and help them bring their ideas to life. So after we've taken them through long period of business development training, we usually also provide funding for them that will help them establish their businesses and be able to launch and scale.
So, who is behind this, all that we are doing?
The organization behind this is the Coalition for Positive Impact, but we've partnered with other organizations and donors who make the Igniting Dreams program possible every year. Some of our partners are Noni Hub, where we usually run our in-person programs, and our main funder is the Sangu Daily Foundation, which every year donates money to our organization to ensure that young people are able to bring their ideas to life.
So, tell me, what specifically are you taking the participants through?
For this year's edition, we are focusing on three key areas. The first one being how young people can monetize their social media, because now social media has become a big issue and young people are becoming increasingly concerned about how they can make money out of it. So that's the one of the areas we are talking about at this year's summit. The second area is how young people can take opportunities in the banking sector. Currently, we've heard how there are haircuts or no haircuts. So young people need to be aware how they can be able to deploy their funds and invest them well so that they can always make good returns. And then lastly is how they can actually monetize their skills and talents. We have a lot of hubs around. In Wa alone, we have 2 hubs that usually provide IT training skills to these people. After they've acquired the skills, what do they use them for? We want to provide that platform for them to be able to make money out of the skills that they have achieved or attained at these training programs.
So, my final question, some of my colleagues may have questions, but my final question is, what do you expect the participants to do after this?
After this program, we expect, and we did a pre-assessment for this program to kind of understand how young people understand the topics or the themes that we are treating today. My expectation after this program is that for most of them who do not know how they can monetize their social media or how they can take opportunities in the banking sector, nor how to monetize their skills and talents, should be able to take the lessons out of this session and be able to establish something for themselves. So if you're somebody who loves to be on social media, then now you can maybe think about how to create a YouTube channel and how to ensure that that YouTube channel can be a revenue stream for you. If you're somebody who has certain skills and talents but do not know how to make money out of it, from this summit, you should be able to start speaking to certain people who can help you do that and be able to establish yourself and make money out of the skills and talents you have. And finally, young people should be able to understand the investment terrains and how they can actually deploy their funds such that they can make good returns for themselves.
So what has been the challenges you encountered over the years since you started this?
So many. Um, One thing I always say is that for young people to start an initiative like this, mostly it's very difficult to take it to people to believe in you. okay, except a few of them who genuinely see something in you and want to support the dream to happen. So the first thing I'll say is that um, the biggest challenge we faced is the age card, where a lot of times when we need certain resources to make this program happen, people tend to look down upon the fact that we are young people and may not be able to handle those resources. So it's been a bigger challenge. The second challenge is that I remember when we first started Igniting Dreams, a lot of people said, look, people don't like events like this in WA. My response to that was always that we need to make them like it. We need to psych their mentalities. So it was an issue of people generally having an apathy towards summits such as this. But I mean, due to the numbers you can see here, you can tell that there's been some hard work that has gone into that, and now we are being able to move beyond that challenge. But of course, that has been one of the challenges we face. And of course, funding. For every non-governmental organization, funding is always an issue, especially when you are small. This year, we wanted to deploy 100,000 Ghana cedis to 10 finalists of the Igniting Dreams Prize. We were unable to raise that money. But